Hi you all, hi IT lovers, welcome to my Trilingual ECDL e-learning tutorials. A quick reminder before we start, it's a pleasure for me to share my free IT camp online, but if you want it private, which might cost you just a little bit, you can subscribe to my homepage. Fill the form indicating your preference so we can start as soon as possible. Of course, I propose other services and get some online stores. When you visit my homepage, you will find all that. Just click on the website link below the description of this video. Okay, now back to image editing with Gimp app and the exercise files in German by easyforme.at. There you can go and download the files if you want to follow along. Of course, as you know me, I will give you all an easy English and French translation of the questions, but I just do the keywords again, the keywords translation, because it goes faster. Now it's going to be the tutorial, the Gimp tutorial number 4, part 2, our file called demo test containing 32 questions is to be continued. Now we are going to do the number 11, 12, 13, and 14 because we started last week, you remember. Now come on, let's do it. Okay, again now back to our instructions. As you can see, we have performed already until question number 10. I hope you remember. Last time we started at 7, 8, 9, and 10. And now, as I said before, it's going to be 11, 12, 13, and 14. These are little questions. We have about 8 lines, and I'm going to give you 2 lines, just the keywords that I said. And you will understand the job. Okay, we start with German. Deutsch. Setzen Sie die Deckkraft der Recycle-Logo-Ebene auf 50%. Sperren Sie diese Ebene, zum Beispiel die Pixel. Speichern Sie diese Datei mit dem Namen template.tif und schließen Sie. Öffnen Sie die Datei ölteppich.jpg. Schneiden Sie das Bild so aus, dass kein blauer Rand übrig bleibt. Spiegeln Sie das Bild horizontal. Now translation of the 8 lines of questions 11, 12, 13, 14 in English, only the keywords. Set the opacity of the recycle logo layer to 50%. Lock this layer, for instance the pixels. Save this file as TIFF named template.tif and close. Open the ölteppich.jpg file. Cut the image so that no blue border remains. Flip the image horizontally. Et maintenant, en français, les mots-clés des questions 11, 12, 13, 14, 8 lignes, on va couper ça à 2. Alors, ce qu'on doit faire, c'est définissez l'opacité du calque Recycle Logo à 50%. Verrouillez ce calque, par exemple les pixels. Enregistrez ce fichier en tant que template.tif et fermez-le. Ouvrez le fichier nommé ölteppich.jpg. Découpez l'image de sorte qu'il ne reste aucune bordure bleue. Retournez l'image horizontalement. All right, I hope you remember that this is where we stopped last time. We had to make sure that founded in 1998 was going to be better, you know, looking better, more visible. So we had to add a little more color, you know, we had to pimp it a little bit. And right now we have the 200% view, so you can see that it looks better than the original. You know, we performed that last week. Now, so they want us to change the layer and go to the one called Recycle Logo. This is the one we are going to select right now. And this one we have to set the opacity, you remember the instructions, to 50. Okay, let me get this box right here so you can see better what I'm doing. Okay, now the opacity of this layer called recycle logo is 200%, as you can see. So in order to get it to 50%, you just, you know, select the arrow down until you reach. Or if you are rushing and you ain't got time for that, you just go here and you change it to 50. Okay, now we have it to 50%. This is what we wanted. So now I just went to the layer on the top of it just to show you that this one is still 100%, but now recycle logo is 50. And not only that, right now we have to lock this layer. We have to lock it, so we stay right here and we just right click to open you know, the context menu. Okay, and this is where we have to go by the properties called here Ebenen Eigenschaften. We open it and this is where we can lock. So that's it, to lock the pixel, right? Okay, that's good. We have locked it. Now recycle logo is locked. And you can also see it here that it's locked, because here it's written Sperre, meaning lock. And you can see that this one is highlighted, you see. It's highlighted compared to these two, you see. Okay, we have done it right. Now we have to save not only this layer, the whole file, and change the name of it and call it TIFF, because it's a template right now. Okay, so we go by Datei, File, and we want to save it as Speichern unter. And this is where we have to call it. Right now it's called visitenkarte.xcf. But first of all, I'm going to make sure I put it in our Gimp folder. Okay, so we can go and take a look if it did work out. Of course, it's going to work out. And here we can already change the extension by writing TIF, because it's a TIFF. And here they wanted to call it template. Okay, right? Template. Okay, and speichern, save. Okay, and we did it in vain because they want us to export it. Okay, when the system asks you to export it, you just export it. So I'm just going to copy the title because I don't want to write it one more time. All right, so here we close and we go back to Datei and we choose exportieren nach. So here I don't have to rewrite it. I just Control V and I choose the right folder again. Voila, and exportieren. Okay, now we have to click it a second time and now it's done. Okay, and right now when we open our Trilingual tuto folder, we can see here highlighted template as TIFF. So we did it right. Okay, this is it. Don't care about the date because it's stripping. When you right click here, you can always go to the properties, yes. And here you can see the right date, you see. This is the 30th, we did it. Okay, now we can close this one. I don't need it no more. I don't need it no more, this one, because I already saved it last week, you see. So now we can go to the, perform the second round of the question. And we are going to choose this file called the Ölteppich, which is located in my IT files and images. Okay, right here. And we go straight to Ölteppich and we want to open it. Okay. We are going to keep it the way it is. And we can start. Okay, this is now 100% view, as you can always see down here by the status. And we have only one layer, huh? That's cool. And all we have to do is to cut. Use this tool again. And we make sure first you always go to standard to make sure you can choose the options that you wish. And we click the second option and we can start cutting it like this, because we don't want to see this blue border no more. So we can enter this one, and here it is. Perfect. Okay, and we are still we have only one layer, so of course it's easier. Now we go to tab, I think it's the right tab, build image, and this is where we want to transform it, transformation, and we choose horizontal spiegel. Okay, I hope you saw the change. Or else you can always go back to rückgängig Bildspiegel, like this, you see, and then you go back with the whole Bildspiegel. Okay, now you see the difference. This is all we had to do today. This image is a warning, like we can do that to the planet, you see, all this trash and blah blah blah. Anyways, we put that in the hands of the Lord, that he might help us to take better care of the earth he created. Okay, now we are good with question 11, 12, 13, and 14. I hope I could refresh your memory with something you forgot about. Anyway, if you have any question or feedback or visions whatsoever, you can always find a way to contact me. And the rest is coming next, if God's willing. Until then, may he bless you. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.